Hey everyone, it's been a few months since my last video, and with the banning of Nightmare Griffin along with all the other changes to the most recent ban list, I have actually decided to switch my ABC build to use the new and improved Fiendsmith engine. Now the reason why I did not use the Fiendsmith engine before was because I didn't take a look at it in depth, and I initially thought that it would just be running more bricks just to make the ceiling of the deck slightly higher. And this philosophy has never been something that I've been really supportive of. However, upon closer inspection and testing the new Fiendsmith engine, I found that it's actually given this deck many new combo lines, and also it doesn't conflict with the light locking restriction that the new XYZ support has put on this deck in any way whatsoever. Because all the Fiendsmith cards, they may be Fiend type, but they're all light attribute as well. So the deck profile right now is still a bit of a work in progress. It's almost completed, and I will be sure to upload the deck profile video once I have finalized on a build for this upcoming for this new format. However, the purpose of today's video is mostly just to show what the Fiendsmith engine in ABCs can actually do for the deck. So without further ado, let's start with what you will need to run in the to have the Fiendsmith engine. So obviously for the extra deck, you will need your Desiree, and in addition to that, you will need cards like your Fiendsmith Requiem, one Agnum Day, one Sequence, and a Moon of the Closed Heaven. And in addition, this is completely optional, but you can also run Evil Swarm Excitant Knight. And in the main deck, you would use, at least this is the version I have 2 Engravers, 1 Lacrima, 1 Lurie, and 2 Fiendsmith Tract. Now, I know a lot of people, they're not big on Fiendsmith Tract because in this deck it's completely unnecessary. However, I do like to have Fiendsmith Tract specifically because in the event that I do brick but I draw Fiendsmith Tract, I know that this is a 1-card combo that can at the very least get me into my Fiendsmith Desiree. So anyways, with that said, let me show you how the combo for this deck works. And I'm going to show you 2 separate 1-card combos for this deck. So for the first 1-card combo, you can start with either your X Cross Cannon or 1 copy of Union Activation. It doesn't matter which you open, because if you open Union Activation, you're just going to use it to search for the X Cross Cannon anyways. So let's say in this case, you activate your Union Activation, add X Cross Cannon to your hand by sending your X Head Cannon to the graveyard. Now you're going to normal summon your X Cross Cannon. And note that if you have another Union monster in hand, you will normal summon the other Union monster first and then special the X Cross Cannon from the hand. But let's say you don't, you only have Cross Cannons. You summon the Cross Cannon, you activate its effect, and equip to it your Buster Drake. And as stated in my previous video, these new XYZ support, when they equip a monster, a Union monster to themselves, unlike Union Hanger or unauthorized reactivation, there's no restriction preventing you from summoning that Union monster equipped during the same turn. So now you're going to go ahead and summon the Buster Drake, and you're going to link these 2 away and summon out your Platinum Gadget. Now Buster Drake's going to trigger, and you're going to add your not Sea Crush Rider, sorry. You're going to add your Y Yarhead to your hand. Now you're going to activate Platinum Gadget's effect to summon the Y Yarhead. Yarhead effect triggers, equipping Buster Drake from the graveyard. Buster Drake summons itself. Now you're going to contact fuse these 2 away by banishing them in order to summon out your Union Controller. And when Union Controller is summoned, it automatically lets you add any spell card that mentions the word Union in its card name, and which means you're going to add your Union Hanger to your hand. Now you're going to play your Union Hanger, activate its effect. And this time, you're going to search for your A Assault Core. And now Union Controller has a second effect that once per turn lets you special summon a Union monster from your hand. You're going to summon the A Assault Core. And now Union Hanger will activate, and it's going to equip your Union Driver to your Assault Core. Now you're going to banish the Driver in order to equip your C Crush Wyvern to the ASL core. Okay, so at this point, the Union controller used up. The B Buster Drake has also been used up. Because B Buster Drake, it does nothing on its own, and so you want this to hit the graveyard. So you're gonna link these two away, and this is the part where you pivot to the Fiendsmith engine. You're actually gonna go to Moon of the Closed Heaven. So as stated, you want Buster Drake to hit the graveyard. Why? Because if it hits the graveyard, you search the Zillion tank to your hand. Next, you're gonna summon the Crush Wyvern. Now you're gonna link this away, the Moon of the Closed Heaven, and you're gonna summon out your one card like a link into this link 1 into Requiem. You're gonna tribute the Requiem, and you're gonna summon out the Crimson Lacrima of the Crimson Tears from the deck. And when Lacrima hits the field, you're gonna activate its effect and send your Engraver to the graveyard. Now you're going to link the Crush Wyvern and the Lacrima away to the graveyard, and in order to summon out your Fiendsmith sequence to the field. And now that the Crush Wyvern hit the graveyard, its effect triggers, allowing you to summon the Zillion tank to the field. And when Zillion tank hits the field, you automatically equip your YuGiOh back to it. Now you're going to summon the YuGiOh, activate its effect. You're going to equip from your graveyard your B Buster Drake. And now this is why I don't like having to run more bricks like Union Pilot. People say it's to help them get into Cyber Infinity, but as you can see here, there are other ways of getting into Cyber Infinity that don't require Union Pilot. You're gonna link these away. I mean, like you're gonna go into rank 3, link your rank 4 Xyz summon with these 3, and you're gonna summon out Tellarknight Ptolemaeus. You're gonna activate Ptolemaeus' effect by detaching all 3 of these, and note that the Buster Drake hit the graveyard as well. So that would actually search for you your second copy of Buster Drake to your hand. And Ptolemaeus, what it does is that's going to go into Cyber Nova, which also lets you go into Cyber Infinity. And see, this is no Union Pilot needed to go into this. Now you can activate the Fiendsmith sequence effect. And at this point, you're going to shuffle back the Engraver, the Moon, and the Requiem back to the extra deck. And I would always prefer to keep the Lacrima in the graveyard because it has a pretty nice graveyard effect, which I will demonstrate later. And at this point, obviously, what you're gonna fusion summon, you're gonna fusion summon the Desiree. Now you're gonna link these 2 away in order to summon your Agnem Day. And obviously, if your opponent has no cards on the field, you're not gonna use Desiree's graveyard effect. But you will use the Agnem Day to equip itself and summon back the Desiree, and also equip the sequence to it as well. So now Desiree is at 5,800 attack, I believe, and it can negate up to 5 different cards on the field at any given time. And now, if you pay attention to what's in your graveyard, you have established A, B, and a C, as well as your X, Y, and Z. So you're going to banish these 6 cards, and you're going to summon out not only your ABC, you're going to summon out not only your ABC Dragon Buster, but you're also going to summon out your XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. So just based on this, this is a 1-card combo. You have 1 Omni Negate from Cyber Infinity, a pseudo Omni Negate that can negate anything on the field with Desiree. And note that Desiree, its effect says it doesn't say the word target, so you can negate things that are even target proof. And you have a banish with Dragon Buster and a quick effect pop with a Hyper Dragon Cannon. And all of this started with just a 1 cross cannon. Okay, so this is the first combo. So now let's get to the second combo, where instead of cross cannon, you start with Union Hanger. And this combo is actually, you can pivot to the exact same line. So what you would do is activate Union Hanger, add Buster Drake to your hand. Normal summon the Buster Drake, and use your Buster Drake to equip your, your Union Driver to it. You're going to banish the Driver in order to equip your Crush Wyvern to the Buster Drake. Summon the Crush Wyvern and link these 2 away. And once again, you're going to go into your Platinum Gadget. And with your Buster Drake that hit the graveyard, you're going to search for your Y Yarhead to your hand. Activate Platinum Gadget, summon the Yarhead, re-equip Buster Drake, summon Buster Drake, contact fuse these two away for Union Controller. And now Union Controller, last time you used Union Controller, we searched for Union Hanger. But since you already used Hanger this time, you're actually going to search for the Union Activation. Now you're going to play your Union Activation to send X Head Cannon to the graveyard in order to search Cross Cannon. And since you cannot control a Union monster, Cross Cannon can summon itself to the field. You activate Cross Cannon's effect, and you're going to equip your A Assault Core, and now you're going to summon the Assault Core. Now you link these two away, and in order to summon out your Moon of the Closed Heaven. Buster Drake hit the graveyard a second time, so now its effect's going to search for your Zillion tank. And note that you didn't use Union Controller's effect. Activate Controller, summon the Zillion tank, re-equip your Yarhead, summon the Yarhead, re-equip the Buster Drake, and now you're going to Exceed summon once again into your, let's see if I can just find that real quick, Tellarknight Ptolemaeus. This hits the graveyard, activate this, search for your second copy, and use the Tellarknight Ptolemaeus in order to rank up into your Cyber Nova and then into Cyber Infinity. Now you're going to use links with Moon. Once again, you go into your Requiem. Requiem will tribute itself in order to summon out your Lacrima. Lacrima effect, once again, go for Engraver to the grave. Now, you're going to link these two in order to go into your Sequence. Sequence effect, perform the Fusion summon by shuffling back these three into the extra deck and deck in order to summon out your Desiree once again. Link these two away into your Agnum Day. And once again, use Agnum Day's effect to equip itself to summon back the Desiree. Re-equip the Sequence, so now it's target proof as well. And once again, if you pay attention to the graveyard, you have all 6 of these. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Banish all of them, and you can summon out once again your ABC Dragon Buster and XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. So yes, this is basically what the Fiendsmith engine allows this deck to do. And this is why I feel that the Fiendsmith ABC right now is actually, it's not bricky at all. It actually gives you a lot of different options and whatnot. And let's say for some reason your opponent actually is able to clear your entire board, okay? They killed your Cyber Infinity, they killed the Desiree, they killed the Hyper Dragon Cannon, and they killed the ABC Dragon Buster. You tried tagging out your Dragon Buster, you managed to get these 3 back, but somehow your opponent killed all of them as well, okay? So all of these have officially died. You even got the effect chance to burn, banish one of their cards with a B Buster Drake. But somehow, let's say they're still alive, they're still comboing off. So now it's still the middle of their turn. They're about to combo off, and they're about to finish you off, and with a direct attack or OTK. Now, if you remember correctly, in both of these combos, you ended with Lacrima the Crimson Tears in the graveyard. And Lacrima, its effect says on your opponent's turn, if it's in your graveyard as a quick effect, you can target one Fiendsmith Link monster in the graveyard, shuffle this into the deck in order to summon that Link monster from the graveyard. So guess what Link monster you currently still have in the graveyard? Fiendsmith Agnum Day. So what you're going to do, activate Lacrima's effect, shuffle this to the deck, summon this from the graveyard. And guess what? Agnum Day's effect is also a quick effect. Activate itself, targeting your Fiendsmith Desiree. Your Desiree summons itself back. And even with this, its attack is 4,600 attack. So most of the time, your opponent will not be able to get over this easily. And on top of that, if you haven't used this negation effect yet, it also has at least one more disruption available. And after all this, let's say your opponent doesn't manage to finish you off next turn. One thing you could do is basically banish your 3 A, B, and C pieces in order to summon out your second copy of ABC Dragon Buster, while also re-equipping your Sequence to this. So this will give it, and this combined now, this will have 5,800 attack plus another 3,000. These two by itself will be enough to OTK your opponent. So yes, that's it with regards to the Fiendsmith ABC combo tutorial video. I know today's video was only just going to very basic one-card combos, but next time I do a deck profile video, I will also include tips and tricks on how to proactively play around not only basic hand traps like Ash Blossom, Imperm, Veiler, but also more advanced techniques on how to play through things like Nibiru, the Primal Being, and still be able to combo off. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.